Transformers will return after these messages. We now return to the Transformers.
All right, and we are back for another Megatron draws. And this week, today, obviously, I had to take the Saturday off, so we're doing the Predacons on Monday. Today, got our boys here. Still need to kind of work on these two, but these two are kind of ready to go for the most part. But I see Bo Set in the chat. How's it going, man? I better. Gotta make sure it's focused. All right, looks good. All right. So yeah, we're gonna just be working on some pencil and inks, hopefully today. Continuing our Combiner War series, and I see both that. Yeah, no problem, man. Hope you're feeling better, man. I hope this stream, I guess, helps you out in some capacity. Yeah, I understand, because life can get you in a bad way. But so let's pull out some reference, because I need to fix up Razor Claw's head helmet here. Just gonna tidy it up before I move on to throwing some ink onto him. Just kind of getting a very basic shape for the body, because you kind of want to with a character like Razor Claw, you kind of want to focus on the mane here on his chest, and that's kind of like the main sort of centerpiece. So you want to make sure you get that right, as well as the head design. Yeah, it's a little off. It's a little too sound wave-like. I think it needs to be a little bit thinner on that end. All right. Obviously, I have a poll in the chat now for the favorite combiner team. My personal favorite is obviously the Predacons, but a lot of people are really big fans of the classic, Devastator. Okay, I'm just gonna make it a little bit less sound wave like. It's at a weird angle I'm looking at. You get a reference. Ooh, right, better. You know, I'll zoom in just a little bit just so you can see what I'm. Just so it's a little bit closer. There we go. Actually, I think it's on like a little bit of a curve, the horns or whatever. Okay, yeah, I got the shape wrong. I think that's the issue I'm having. It kind of goes this way. Actually, it should be a little bit in towards the, I guess the base of his helmet. It's kind of where my issue's having issues at here. Hey, Grumpy. How you doing, man? Yeah. Awesome, Grumpy. Yeah, I love the Constructicons too. They're, they're the classic. They're the OG. So. There we go. That's much better. Making the shape there better. It's kind of a weird, not weird, but it's a different sort of take on the head sculpt here. Excuse me. All right. It needs to be a little bit thicker. So we'll just move these out just a little. Okay. Oh, he's only supposed to have 2 there. Gotcha. let's just tidy up. All right. Yeah. I really like that. Let's got one side done. We'll kind of do the other one as we'll try and mirror that. So it kind of goes all the way. Gotcha. Goes all the way down to his torso there. And then he kind of has a little bit of a beard type of shape here going on by the lion head. Yeah, it should work. Let's get the legs going. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's get some inks going now. Just so we can lock down some shapes here when we go back into work on the other guys. Chase this one down on me. Let's get a different one. All my pens are done. The fuck? Let's try you. It'll dull. All right. Need to go on a shopping spree at some point because I am running out of my .03s. Oop. probably the only decent one. Yeah, it all fucking die on the fuck. All right, let's use a 05 then. Oh, you're dying on me too. What the fuck? All right, let me just use a 1 then. Okay, good. Got one. All right, finally. Fucking all my .03 pens are fucking losing all their ink. Need to get some replacements soon. There. Start with the mouth plate. There was my Xbox turning itself on again. Must be a ghost. Okay. Oop, I don't think I was showing it. Hold on. Got my reference in the way. Might tidy up that. Yeah, it's a little off looking, but once I do the final inks, when I do the big combiner piece, so I'll be able to touch up some of the ink works. The inks here are a little off. But nothing whiteout can't fix, so it's all good. Ooh. All right. Yeah, let's zoom in just a little bit. I wish there's a zoom feature on this camera. That's the only thing I don't like about this one, just because it's a little hard to see. You have to kind of position it at a different, sort of a weird angle here. So. All right. Now let's get that adorable lion head going. Let's get some reference first and foremost. It's kind of a triangle shape here for the eyes. Okay, ooh, which I kind of went a little overboard. Oh, I see. All right, we got the line head. Mine's here, and I am trying to learn it, but lack of zoom. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to get the hang of. But yeah. All right, let's get the 0.1 or the 1. Yeah, whatever. Stupid names. Let's get that line main going. But I actually saw some pictures of the Kang toys, Predacons, because I think they showed off their Headstrong, which individually they look kind of cool, but for me they're a little bit too stylized for my liking, at least for the collection I'm going for, because I'm going for more of a G1 collection. So I'm probably just gonna wait until, because the things Zeta Toys a couple of years ago they kind of teased some Predacons or a Predacon, and now it looks a little bit more in line with what I want. So yeah. Although the Predacon does look pretty cool, just not really my taste. Ooh, I went overboard. Good thing he has a black sort of a chest underneath here, so that's all good. So we'll just move this up. Ooh. All right. Yeah, yeah. exactly. Ooh, that's a little. God damn it. Let's go that. Also, the razor claw looked a little chunky. Looks like a big boy. And I was like, you should be a little bit more. He's supposed to be more streamlined than that. And from what it looks like, it's not going to be a parts forming combiner, which is kind of the way to go for them. Which is how they kind of been doing. How they did the Devastator that I have, and the Bruticus, and the Superion and Menasor. Like that's kind of how you're supposed. The best way to kind of go about doing the combiners, because it makes them more stable and whatnot. So And from what it looks like, there's not going to be any parts forming for the Predacons there from King Toys, which is actually Toy World. They're the same ones that made the Toy World Devastator. I think I can't remember because Zeta Toys was kind of a part of the. There were a bunch of employees that were kind of wronged by Toy World from their point of view, so they kind of like did their own thing, and they're kind of a petty company, so they're kind of petty towards Toy World, and Toy World kind of like I think they switched gears to King Toys, so. See. Hey Jacob, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. By the way, I voted for Batman in your poll there on Twitter. Although I'd love to see all of them get drawn, so you know. Ooh. Fuck. Let's go this way. Let's just add a little bit more beefiness to that crutch area. There we go. Hold on. Okay. I am doing pretty well today. I was at a day off, so I got to just sit back and relax for because I've been working really hard at work. I've had no breaks for a couple of days, so even on Mother's Day, I had to work. So let's make this leg a little bit wider, just kind of give him a bit more beef to him. See, okay. There we go. Ooh. Nice. Oh, okay. It's just an order of which ones you want. Gotcha. Make that money, dude. Yeah. Gotta make that money. Hey, all that work to pay off because I'm gonna be able to buy more toys with it. Just saying. As well as pay off some bills, like a reasonable, smart adult should be doing. Which, speaking of toys, I actually got, I don't think I showed this last stream, but I got a new figure in the mail actually a couple of days ago, which I got for a pretty good price. So if you guys want, I could actually show that off at the end here. All right. And feet are always challenging for Transformers. Always to draw them at weird angles. Okay, I think. Do you have a favorite action figure? Ooh, not too sure because I have a lot that are my favorites. I really love that Grimlock from Fans Toys. Really love the Fans Toys Galvatron, and the Cyclonus. Like Fans Toys is just like the G for third-party Transformers figures. But yeah, it's probably one of those three. I also really love that Devastator that's up there. It's fucking. I love my Starscream jets. Yeah, they're really cool up there. Well, I have all the Dinobots, so like I kind of like group them together. So I'll just consider that like one because they look so fucking good together. That's what I'm saying. But Bruticus, he's okay. I like the Bruticus. He looks really good, but he's kind of a pain in the ass to maneuver. Like he's kind of a pain in the ass to stand. But when he does stand, he looks great. So let's see. Yeah, I got most of the season 1 Autobots and Decepticons. There's just kind of a few ones here and there that are kind of missing from the collection at the moment. Oh, see. If you want to see my collection, I kind of have a video on my channel that's actually I didn't notice how much views I had on it. It got like 700 views. So I did like a collection video where I basically just took all my sort of pictures over the years of me collecting them. I kind of just put them into a slideshow type of video and just like post it on YouTube, and it got a lot of views. So I was pretty happy about that. So, but that's kind of like, yeah, I still need to, but I need to do like an update of that at some point because I got some other pieces in the old collection at the moment. And I have more on the way because I pre-ordered that X-Transbots Ultra Magnus a couple like last month, I think. No, it was in August. Was it August or no, not August. I think it was March when I put my pre-order in for Ultra Magnus. Or no, so I think I put the pre-order for him in March, but I think I paid off the deposits in April. That's what happened. Yeah, definitely the world could definitely use a lot more love and whatnot. All right. Just trying to get the basic sort of iconic shapes going for this character. Yeah, at least the ones that I see in the using as the reference here. Well, I hope you're doing all right, Bosa. And I'm glad I can take you away from that whatever it is you're going through. I hope that these streams are helping in some way for anyone watching. I think that people just need to get away sometimes. Just need to get away from the world and just relax and chill out. Let's see. I need to see the leg from this side. All right, we'll do a little detail stuff on the inside of the leg after, because we should probably, let's move on to the arms. We'll probably just leave the hands for last, just because they're usually the hardest part. I like to get the easy stuff done, then I can just worry about that stuff last. So I just need to get an indication of where everything's going to go. All right, let's look at your arm. Okay. All right, so I don't have many. Nice, Jacob. Yeah. Yeah. I've been there, man. I think we've all honestly been there. Because life ain't full of sunshine and rainbows all the time, or most of the time. But the hardest part about doing this is like the joints, getting the joints right. It's one thing I usually have the most struggling with, is getting the actual joints from the torso to the arms. It's kind of the more difficult aspect of drawing Transformers. All right. Let's go that way. Just trying to follow the source material as much as possible. All right. We can touch that up later then. Just gotta get him. Make sure he has a lot of presence. That's kind of the main thing you want, especially like the leader of the combiner team. You need to really give them a lot of. Ooh, actually, I just realized I made a mistake here. Let's maybe try moving the chest that way a little bit more. Just to indicate a bit more this way. Yeah. All right. We'll just keep it for now then. We'll just edit once we get to the combined form, because basically for those who haven't been following, basically the idea is going to be that I get a larger sheet of paper and I'm going to kind of transfer this onto it, and in the background I'm going to draw like Devastate, or well, in this case Predacons in the background. It's going to be kind of this nice sort of team / combined form group shot type of thing. And I'm going to be doing that for all the combined teams that I'm working on. I have a bunch in the drawer. Still need to be inked up. So, but so far, at least in terms of the main inks, we got the Staedtler, the Aerial Bots, the Combaticons, and the Protectobots ready to go. So we just need to get through the Technobots, the Terracons. I will be doing the Dinobots, but I'm not going to be doing the combined form. Yeah, cancel me. I just made a little error. Easy mistake to fix. And but for the Dinobots, I'm going to be doing the instead of doing the combined form, I think it's Volcanicus, the newer. It's kind of like what the toys have been doing. A lot of the toys have been making the Dinobots a combiner team, which I'm not really the biggest fan of. I kind of just like them as Dinobots. Yeah. But that's just me. Yeah, some people like it, some people don't. But instead of doing the combined form, we'll be drawing them in their Dinobot forms. And that's more iconic form that they got. So and I still need to get that Dinobot, that Grimlock piece I was doing as well, the one with the Sharkticons. I still need to get. I think I don't know. I might have lost it at some point. I'm not too sure where I put it. It must be in one of my. Because I have so many fucking sketchbooks at this point, so I might have lost it in one of them. But all right, I think we got the most of the. Oh wait, we need to get the Canon here. We'll do that last. Let's get this all erased up. And we'll just do so. We'll work on. Boy Rampage there. What I kind of like to work is I like to do like sort of the basic sort of line work for like mainly the one in front, because he's going to be the kind of the star, I guess, and he's the most important, and you want to get that one. Because the centerpiece doesn't really look very good, then the rest are kind of just going to be. It's not going to really be as good of an image, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. Well, it's gonna be. It's not. I don't know. I think it'd be more. It's more like more of a poster sort of look, because it's gonna be from this angle. Like this will be the say this is like the piece right here, right? And then I'll taking this piece and I'll put it like this, like horizontally, or I don't know if you can see, but then in the up top it'll be like the combined form. So. But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun to do. I think that'll be really cool. Yeah, the centerpiece, which is usually the team leader. So, which for me personally, I think the Motormaster is actually the best one I've drawn so far. That, and I think I really like the Silver Bolt, but I don't like the face on them. That's the only thing. But I like the pose I got for Silver Bolt, which I'll show off some of the other ones at some point in the stream. All right, so let's move on to Rampage. He's the tiger, and he's right here. He's kind of just chilling, and I obviously have to work on these two. These two are kind of a little bit off at the moment, so. Rampage is looking pretty decent. I like the pose, so I just need to do some touch-ups here and there. Just got to refine the lines, and I'll just throw some ink on. But he has a weird sort of a torso unit going on. Okay, so this tiger face. I always kind of thought that Rampage should have like tiger stripes on him. I think that would be really cool. But it's just kind of like red and orange. So yeah, I gotta touch that up just to redraw the whole headpiece. Let's just follow the line work of the torso unit, then we'll go from there. All right. And got 49 votes on the poll so far. Nice. Nice to see that it's kind of neck and neck between the Predacons and Constructicons in my vote. My poll. So, yeah. This leg looks a little off. I might fix that up later. I don't know. Whatever. All focus on Rampage. So. Which I think he was in one of the movies, if I'm not mistaken, Rampage, but it wasn't Rampage. It's one of those things where, because I think he was like some construct. I think was he one of the Constructicons? I couldn't remember. Like he was the one that Bumblebee killed in the desert battle or whatever. I was just like, but like which is kind of lame because like the Predacons were like the elites of the Decepticons. They're like the top like fighters in the Decepticon army. So it's kind of annoying to see them get used like that. And they kind of did it too in the 5th movie, I think, because I think they had Onslaught, who was the leader of the Combaticons, and so but they just kind of made him a dumpy. I think they just made him a garbage truck. He didn't do anything in the movie, which I can't really remember but I can't really remember half of the Michael Bay movies half the time because they're all just fucking forgettable. Okay. Might have to do a little bit of stylization for the tiger head. I'll just leave that for now. Let's move the torso then, because I like the way the face is coming along on the tiger. Because I think I might have made a mistake here. There we go. All right. So kind of is a weird sort of a pelvic region, or the kind of thighs are a little bit off. They're kind of like rounded off instead of being unusual, sort of a flat box design. So I'm just gonna kind of do like a curve, sort of an arch, and then we'll apply this sort of shape it's supposed to have. Hold on. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Easy. So it needs to go all the way that way. Let's bring that up. Nice, nice. I don't think I can vote. Yeah, I can't vote. Oh, wait. Can I? Nope. Nope, I can't vote for my own poll, so. Unless I was on a different account, I might be able to, but I'm not doing that right now. It's a waste of time. But the Terracons are supposed to be in the new Bumblebee movie, or not the new Bumblebee, the new Transformers movie, which is supposed to be a sequel to the Bumblebee movie, I think. So, but the Terracons are not going to really be the Terracons from either G1 or Beast Wars. They're kind of going to be their own sort of what I call is the hybrid characters, which kind of refers to like characters that share the name of an original character but are completely changed and altered. And the Predacons are known for this because they were originally the G1 Predacons, which we see here. But in Beast Wars, they were kind of the predecessors to the future version of the Decepticons, and then they redid them in Transformers Prime as kind of like prehistoric life on Cybertron. They were kind of like dragons and stuff like that, which was it was a cool idea, cool concept. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of the G1 Predacons. I like the more elite sort of a fighting team on the Decepticon side. And Predacons just fucking cool. So I'll make this like a little bit bigger. And then as for the Terracons in the movie, then it kind of, I think they said that Scourge is supposed to be the leader of that team, but Scourge was originally one of Unicron's heralds in the 86 movie, and then that kind of, but then he kind of turned into a different character in one of the, I think it was in Robots in Disguise when they did use that name, but it was kind of for a different type of character. He kind of looked more like a black version of Optimus Prime. He kind of had the black paint job. It looked more like a Nemesis Prime, like what we kind of sort of associate with the character now. Okay. Why would he have... Okay. He's supposed to have these sort of things on the side here, but it's weird because like it on the design it kind of like blocks his arm movements. Like how the fuck are you supposed to move your arm up? That fucking thing is because it's supposed to be a block that can come out this way. The guy was like in front of the arm joint here, so. A's designs. All right. So I'll just do a little bit of just make it more sense, I suppose. I'll just kind of bring it in a bit more. But yeah, so Scourge is supposed to be part of the Terracons in the new movie, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. I'm not really I'm kind of not really kind of iffy on the concept of this movie in general, just because I don't really know how I feel about them mixing in like Beast Wars era stuff with G1 era stuff. I think it'd be more beneficial if they just did separate movies of like Beast Wars and G1 instead of just cramming it all into one film, because now it's all going to be kind of a big mess, and I don't think all the characters are going to get enough screen time, and I think you want to spend more time with the Beast Wars characters and equal amount of time with them. And I don't think we'll be able to get that out of this new movie. So not much, just chatting. You're all good, both said. Just trying to figure out this arm. Yeah, it's kind of a weird shape to it. But I probably will go see this movie. It's probably the only movie I'm going to be seeing in theaters in forever, honestly. I haven't been to a theater in ages. Although I do kind of want to see the new Sonic movie. So I might just wait until it comes on digital for that one. I heard the new Sonic movie was pretty good, so that's nice to hear. Nice to hear that not everything is dog shit, Well, I don't know if it's going to be woke, the new Transformers movie, but I just think that I just don't like the way they're kind of mixing in different lore elements. I mean, it could be woke, I mean, you never know. We see the way they're kind of treating Transformers now in the comics. It's like, oh my gosh. And IDW used to be really good, and then it kind of there's some stories that in more modern, more recently, they were okay, but yeah, they kind of went a little hard in the identity, the politics row. Like they kind of screw over some characters You know. All right, so this is a weird. Well, that's good to hear. I'm hearing really good things about Sonic 2, so I might have to. I actually saw the first one actually for the first time a couple days, like last month, I think. It's not really I'm not really the biggest Sonic fan. I never really played those games, so. But I heard it was, but I did appreciate that they kind of went more for the more accurate design for him. So I think that was warranted. I think credit where credit's due. I can respect a company that actually listens to the fans, because the fans are right. The fans are always right. Because we're the customers, and if they want our money, they have to do what we say, basically. Especially nowadays, the way things are. It's just like, nah, because we have a choice now. It's like if you want our money, you get there, and that's kind of my sort of mindset right now. Simon Dega's sequels. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He's going to be Ron Perlman's going to be playing Optimus Prime on now. I would have preferred to see Gary Chalk reprise his role, but Ron Perlman actually voiced him in the Power of the Primes miniseries, so he's not. I think that was by Machinima. So let's see. Oh, again, mouth plate wrong. But the only real reason I'm going to see this movie is just for Peter Cullen. I just want to hear Peter Cullen's voice, and I want to see G1 Prime, because they're going to go for more G1 designs like we did in the Bumblebee movie. So, what's weird is that they seem to only have like a couple Autobots in this movie, but in the Bumblebee movie, they kind of showed that there was more Autobots in Cybertron, but. So either those Autobots got killed, or they're just kind of elsewhere. Because at the end of the movie, they kind of show like the Autobots coming to Earth. So I was like, what? So like, where are these guys? Did they get killed off screen or what? But so far, the Autobot cast has been confirmed to be Prime, Bumblebee, RC, Wheeljack, and Mirage were confirmed. So. Which is cool. I like Wheeljack. He's one of my favorite Autobots. So, but I do like. But you saw Ironhide and Ratchet and I think Brawn. Yeah, Brawn was in the Bumblebee movie, but they were supposed to go to Earth as well. So I'm just like, where are those guys then? No, I'm just doing the whole head wrong. It's a weird design. All right. All right. Well, this is how it works. Not listening, Harmony, dang fart. All right. So you're supposed to kind of go like this. Nope. All right. All right, I'll have to do it for now. So, guess we just. It's gonna be tricky here. Okay. Just tidy up the line work there. Okay, I mean, it's kind of a sort of a lightning bolt, sort of a stripe going down this way for some reason. Oh wait, that's too big. I shall bring the torso down just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, something like that. We'll fix up the little details later. Photos of vehicles. Great. One of these cars I don't like. Yeah. Yeah, I would have preferred it just that they kept the beetle, you know, from the last movie. Like, that would have been like made that shot at the end of the Bumblebee movie more dynamite. Just when you have because they had like G1 Prime, but it had the Camaro, and I was like, get the beetle in there, man. Just keep the beetle in that movie. That just made that ending shot just more awesome. Okay. Let's keep the box. We'll worry about detailing that later. It's kind of a circle there, and then they kind of just go down this way. There we go. Much better. But yeah, actually, one vehicle I don't like is Mirage, because he's supposed to be a what's it? A race car, an old school racing car. But they made him a Porsche, or what looks like a Porsche, I think. But it's more. But that was like something. But it looks a lot more like jazz. So I'm just like, it's like, why not put jazz in this movie? She got fucked over in the first one. So I was just like, redeem jazz. Give him some love. It's a cool character. I'll just put the sword in the back, and we'll draw his gun in this way. Usually draw like guns and hands last, because they're usually the most tricky ones to do. But RC is supposed to be I think she's going to be a motorcycle in this movie, but I don't really like the color. I think they're going for more of a red sort of a look to her, not so much the pink. So that's the only thing that really bothers me about her design, but I guess I'm fine with the. I always kind of like picture RC as being more of like a one of those. I kind of see her as more of like a nice car, not really so much of a motorcycle, but if she was to take like a form on Earth, obviously in the G1 cartoon, she was more of a Cybertronian vehicle, so or more of a futuristic sort of looking car, not so much the style from the 80s. Which that would be cool if they actually got like some of the original sort of actual car modes from the original cartoon, like that was used for the cartoon characters, like the original like Lamborghinis for like Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. That'd be freaking cool. Or the vans for Ironhead Ratchet, But I mean, I guess for me, the alt modes are not really that big of a deal. Just as long as it looks like the character, it's all good. But I still would have preferred, like, they made Mirage a racing car. Okay. All right. Let's get these thighs squared off, and then we can start inking. Because I think we're ready to. Actually, we're going to need to fix up this area here first, and then we'll throw some ink onto this guy. And we'll probably work on Headstrong and then Tantrum, and then we'll finish off with Diafunk, because he's just a tiny guy there. Let me just check the camera, make sure I'm doing everything. All right, I'll center it a little bit more. There we go. All right. Okay. You know what? I think the problem is I think the thigh here or whatever should be more centered, kind of line with the thigh here. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I don't like that. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. What I'll do is I'll kind of make an indent in the armor here. And I'll kind of make the lightning bolt sort of into a bit more, make it more pronounced on the torso here. That way it kind of bleeds in better. Okay. Okay, hold on. Actually, no, let's scrap that idea. Let's keep going this way. Yeah, it won't work very well here. All right. So I think we're ready to do some inks. We'll just do a face first, and then we'll move on from there. Just gonna make sure. Move it over just a little bit. There we go. All right, just making sure it's focused. Hey, Finch is having a live stream at 7. He's drawing it. Ooh, nice, nice. That sounds awesome. Definitely will have to check that out because I love my Dave Finch art. All right, now let's get a tiger going. Just fix up the tiger's face a little bit more before we do that. Just want to fix up the eyes. Just gonna make them a little more menacing. Okay. Not really used to drawing animals, so it'll be a little different. But it's a robot animal, so it shouldn't be too hard. Just need to be 100% accurate this time around. Just stream to go. Feel like I've gotten the hell of it. All right. Well, take care, Boasted. I hope you're doing all right, man. I hope you get back on track here. There we go. Okay, I think I'll do it for the little tiger face there. We'll add more details once we get it all erased up later on. Actually, I was kind of missing. Ooh, here, I'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. We can touch it up once we get to the combined form. So, hey, Corey, how you doing, man? Just drawing some Transformers. So, it's glad to see you, though. It's good to see you. Ooh. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just love drawing. So I'm a traditional artist, obviously. So but yeah, we definitely need more draw streamers. I think the world could use some of that. Just more. So that's why I'm here. I suppose. All right. Let's get that. All right. It's kind of weirdly shaped. All right. Hold on. Ooh. Do that. There we go. And I'll grab a circle template for that part. Or I could probably just freehand this one. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be great when you start doing your streams, Grumpy. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'll just leave the hand for that for now. Let's get this arm going. Try to pull the 0.1 just to add a bit more thickness to the lines. Okay. Let's do the crunch piece. Just do the hold on. Okay. Okay. Let's go there. And we'll leave this leg for later once we get the arm. Notice we'll do the bottom half of the legs. We'll kind of leave the other stuff for a little bit later. So I usually like to do the easier parts first. just to get a lot more, space in. Obviously, you get this. Well, just because the hands and stuff and the guns can be very time consuming. And I don't feel like figuring that out on stream. I can get a little bit frustrated at times. Well, maybe that would be interesting content to see me raging out as I draw. Maybe that'd be fun to watch for some people. The raging artist. Just bring that way. Oh, it should be a little bit thicker this way. Okay. Oh. Huh. All right. Okay. I think I'll do it for a Rampage for the time being. So let's erase this guy. Or at least some of the parts that aren't. They're all linked. Ooh. Got your foot. There we go. All right. Now we're ready to erase. So this should be, yeah. Okay, so there's Rampage so far. Just gotta tidy up some areas. Like the eyes are a little off here. Yeah, I'll touch that later. I might just put a little bit of stuff this way. Oop. I don't really like the head. The more I look at it, I'm probably gonna redraw that or something. I do the combined form. Just looks a little off, but can't really do much about it now. All right, we'll move on to our boy here, Headstrong. So reference that one. So let's make sure I'm positioned properly. And there we go. And all right. Originally, I was gonna have a sword here, but I decided to go against that because I kind of think it would be a little awkward at the angle. So I'm just gonna do an open hand sort of a pose here, and I'll just put a placeholder hand there for the time being, which just looks like a balloon hand, but whatever. Just needs to get the information across. All right, so we got this chest piece. It's kind of curves at this angle, and then okay. Then we'll get the head going. So it's kind of a visor for eyes. Sort of a design here. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I like the classic version of Wolverine, the blue and black, but yellow and brown too is pretty good too. I like that one as well. The head might be a little bit too small. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, let's bring the head up. It's a little too small for my liking. I like the shape of it though. I like the general shapes. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. One of the things I kind of want to show off the rhino horn a little bit. So I'm not sure I'll be able to do that from this angle though. This character. Here, I'll move the head a little bit. I think maybe. So I think that's what the thing with the Predacons is. You kind of want to see like their heads and stuff like that, like the animal heads and stuff. That's kind of what they're known for. It's kind of in the back. Kind of put this box around it. And all right. Kind of the ears going off that way. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm not too sure if I like that bow. You know what? How about we move the head the other way, this way, and then we'll kind of have the horn a little bit showing off. Because I kind of want to make it so that you can actually see what kind of animal you're supposed to transform into without actually showing it. You know, it's a tricky conundrum we're in. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, I'll go that way. No, just the face. Okay. Well, no face design there. Time is at 5:13, so we'll probably go till about. I kind of want to get them all inked up, but I'm not too sure if I'll be able to get them all tonight. So maybe by 6:30 we'll probably end it. So that's about an hour and a half from now, or less than that. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. I really like that. Okay, we'll do the details for the rhino head a little bit later. Just make the basics going. Just make the ears just a little bit bigger there. Yeah, that should be fine. Might not be the most best perspective. You probably wouldn't see that from an angle, but I think that with the Predacons, it's kind of important to see the actual animal, at least elements of the animal, so you know what they're turning into, you know. Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. This. There we go. All right, we're getting somewhere with this guy. So I think looks like that, and then kind of has a little bit of an arm guard there. And we'll just kind of rough in a gun for later. All right. Okay. Proportions are off. All right, get the hand going. I'm looking for ideas for a character. I make a Pinterest board. Yeah. I don't really use Pinterest myself. I just never really got. It's not one of those sites I use at all. So, but I imagine it is useful for some artists. I just use Google. Any ideas? So. Right. Work of the hand later. Just put a round thing there. Time being. Alright, I think we can move on to some inks, at least for the head design. I'll leave room for this symbol for later. Alright. Just gonna make sure. All right. Oh, I need reference. It's supposed to be a little bit of a curve here. There we go. Okay. Okay. And we'll just do all right. Yeah, let's do the arm. Or let's finish up the torso here. Before we move on. Okay. I know the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie was a mess, but I liked Wolverine's in it. Yeah. I've never seen X-Men Wolverine. I heard it was bad, so I just ignored it. But probably not as bad as like the way Marvel movies are now. I'll just say that. Though I could be wrong on that as well. Yeah, let's go with that. Get that way. Okay. And they're okay, but both of them not great, but yeah. Never really got into his X-Men movies. Never really got around to seeing them. Aside from like Deadpool, but that's not really I guess it's kind of an X-Men movie because it had the X-Men characters in it, but it was mostly about Deadpool. So, but I really liked the Colossus in that movie. I thought it was really good. Really, I'm a sucker for Boy Scout heroes. I always like them the most. right. It's kind of a weird shape to his legs, but I think the second one got better place, but the first one looking BJ's type fights. Yeah. You know what it was with the X-Men movie that's never really gone to the designs? It's really like sometimes there's just some things that just little things like that will kind of like rub me the wrong ways. I didn't like the costume designs at all, like from what I saw. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna really waste my time with this. Because like if I want, because like I can just go watch the cartoon if I want to see the X-Men how I want to see them, you know. You know, I don't want to see all these leather wearing assholes, you know. Like to me, the X-Men are the ones in the cartoons and the comics and whatnot. So yeah, all right. Oop. I guess some of the details go on here. I don't know if anyone's going live today. Hold on. Just check Twitch. Don't see anyone live. Check tube. Let's let that load. There are a few shots that the little things mess with me, so I can't say. Yeah. Little things can sometimes just like, you know, turn me off completely. Okay. Oh, he's supposed to have this here. Okay. Yeah, that should do it for now. All right, and then we have Headstrong from the Predacons. So hopefully we can get the other two done tonight. And we'll just erase that. And we'll just keep like a little indication of the hand and whatnot. But yeah, there's our Headstrong. Wait, I better make sure you can see. So we got 3 of our Predacons down. Let's get a tantrum going, and then we'll try to see if we can squeeze in the dive bomb here. So let's pull up some reference. There we go. All right. So I might have to redraw. His head's a little bit too big. Last time I was drawing him, haven't really touched this piece in like a couple months, so I have to go back and adjust some things. But he turns into the bull, so and he kind of has like the antlers or horns or whatever kind of sticking out this way, a bit more pronounced. My problem is the pose. I need to rework here. Yeah. Thanks, Corey. Hopefully. Now, luckily here, we don't have to show a whole lot of his arm here, so we can kind of indicate some things. I think his waist is a little too small, or too big. Let's see. Okay. I tried drawing a few days ago. Oh, you know, all the apprentice, man. You know, you got to just got to keep at it. You know, it's like any like because it's not really about any sort of God-given talent. Like, it's not about. It's just all about it's just a skill, really. It's really just a skill, and skills can be learned through trial and error. So it's like. Some people come to me. It's like some people will say, "Oh my gosh, you're so great! I can't even draw a stick figure." It's just like, well, if you look closely at a stick figure, you can make a lot of things out of one. And, if you just apply yourself enough, you'll get there. You'll get to a point where I'm not really the best when it comes to advice, but like honestly, the best advice is just it's just practice. You can't get good at anything if you don't practice what you're doing. Yeah, it definitely helps to have steady hands. Yeah, it's a little flat, I suppose. Don't want him having the gun holding up like the. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. We'll have him kind of holding like the gun right here. Yeah, kind of like he's kind of like he's holding like a shotgun like to his chest or something like that, kind of like that sort of pose. That's what we'll go for. That would be kind of cool. It's kind of hard to draw this one. It's so tiny. Let me try something else. Okay. Okay. It's really hard to kind of map this one out, especially because it's a really, really weird angle. All right, Tantrum, you're starting to make me about to have a tantrum myself after drawing you. You are a pain. I'm just gonna go stick figure it. This is what I'm talking about, like with stick figures, because it's really easy to kind of, because you know, that's why you never underestimate the stick figure, because you kind of get a lot of different shapes out of it. There's like that. I think it's all a matter of perspective when it comes to like new artists. You don't really think that it's kind of just more about seeing the drawing. I think that people get the impression that you just draw like the Mona Lisa from the get go. They don't really understand like the drawing the shapes of it. Sometimes like getting the shapes going, and then that's kind of what helps build up the rest of the drawing. As you go. So you don't just draw a Mona Lisa like from the get go. It's like no, you have to do all the construction before you can do all the fancy stuff. I like this view. I can see how you're holding the pen. Yeah. I don't know. There's probably a better way to hold the pen, but I just do it this way because how I do it. Well, I find, I can do great tile work even over a large area freehand, but you can't draw a straight line without. Well, straight lines are overrated. I usually like to curve my lines with my one of my tools. It's more just I suppose the gun. It's gonna give me trouble. And, all right, let's ditch this idea. Go with something else. Yeah. You start simple. Just start with very simple shapes, and then you kind of just go from there. That's kind of how it usually works. Obviously, there's some artists who can just go straight to the Mona Lisa, but for beginners, you kind of have to. But you kind of have to be at a certain level before you can really be doing that, unless you're just some sort of god. All right. I always have them holding kind of resting the gun down. I think like this, kind of. Yeah, I'm fine with that. He's a smaller figure, so it doesn't really matter that much. All right, we'll just go like that. And yeah, the way I draw Transformers, maybe I'll do a tutorial. Actually, I could do like a little tutorial one day, but the way I kind of draw Transformers, I kind of found an easier way to do it because a lot of people have a lot of artists I find that struggle with drawing like robots in general and stuff. But the way I kind of do is I kind of start with a more humanoid, proportionate figure, and I kind of just build like the boxes, the the robot parts on top of it because it kind of makes it easier to kind of map out like the pose and whatnot. It's kind of how I do things. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, we can't go that far because I gotta make sure this can actually. It should be fine. Might have to blow this one up a little bit and make it a little bit bigger once I get to the combiner element of this piece here, which I'll just like end up printing off a piece of paper. Go from there. To figure out new ways to hold my pen and stuff to help me writing. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with my. I guess I'd just try to draw with my left hand if I lost the ability to draw with my right. Because I don't know how I can imagine life without drawing. It's just what I always used to do when I was younger. So. Luckily for me, this guy has a more simple design. So I don't left to who lost to use them. Gotcha. Yeah. Luckily, chicken scratch. Yeah. I mean, I'm more right-handed, but I mean, I probably could learn how to draw left-handed. Yeah, I'd figure it out one day. It just takes practice. I mean, everything in life just takes practice. You just got to be committed to it. What time is it? 5:50. So we'll probably go for another 30 minutes. I'm not too sure if I'll be able to get the inks done for this guy yet, just because there's a lot of stuff here. But I'll be happy if we just ended on these 3 being inked for the night. And I'll kind of show off some of the other ones I've been working on, or decide which ones I want to do next. I think I'm probably gonna do the Technobots after this guy, after this team. Or do you know what? I need to get my Constructor. Yeah, we'll do the Constructicons, and then we'll do the Technobots because I want to get the Constructicons going. Always like to see that drawer painted skill. Never had, and you get ideas to use another. Gotcha. Yeah. Deep draw. The storyline in Marvel, Wolverine gets eaten by Jesus, himself, and that's that's pretty funny. I wonder if they'll ever do that in a movie. Probably not because of Disney. Ooh, just fucked that up already. All right. Just kind of bring that in. This whole team is kind of obsessed with the visors. Except for Dive Bomb, I think. Dive Bomb has a fucking visor too, kind of. That's okay. Oh, wrong one. There we go. All right. No. Gronk. Get here. All right. Okay. And that's the wrong position. All right, whatever. Let's make this arm a little bit bigger. There we go. Pretty violent, one or more. Yeah. Disney would never do something that violent. I don't think. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna try to get some inks, at least the outline of the character here going. And we'll maybe be able to get some dive bomb inks in. Okay. I'll leave that for a minute. Oh, you know what? I drew the fuck. All right. we'll have to fix that with whiteout later. I kind of drew the head wrong on the rind or the bowl here. Let's be a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna wet that out at the when I'm finished inking this. Luckily, this doesn't have to get colored, so it won't be that big of a deal for that. But yeah, okay, just fuck that up. Oh. Hey, Riot, how's it going? I'm back to commenting and showing up streams. That's awesome. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Riot. I know it's heard what's going on with you and your personal lives. Hope everything's going well. Hope you're on the mend and everything. There we go. All right. Let's go that way. Just gotta make sure I'm not eating into headstrong. Here. All right. I think I might make a headstrong or a Tantrum's head a little bit smaller when I go back to edit this guy. So things a little out of proportion when you compare it to like, or maybe I'll just make his head bigger. Yeah, I think I might have to make his head a little bit bigger when I do the finals piece. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's good to hear. Right. Good to have you back. Okay. All right. Oh, fuck. All right. Kind of messed up his hand there. Okay. All right, I think that'll do it for now. I think we got a good enough outline for our boy tantrum here. Just gotta fix up his head when I do the final inks, or final inks when I do the combined piece. But yeah, definitely need that social media plans. Oh, thanks, Rhett. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, let's go ahead and get started on Dive Bomb, our little eagle. I think, is he an eagle? I think he's an eagle or a hawk in the original lore. I'm not too sure, but just gotta make sure. All right. Here, let's go like that. And position. There we go. So we got our little guy up here. Needs to get touched up a bit. So just give him a reference pulled up. Oh. Wrong one. There we go. All right. So wait, does he have a sword? I think he has a sword. I'm not too sure. I don't even remember if he has one. Hold on. I imagine he does because he's part of the Predacons. They're more warrior-based Decepticons. So I think he had one. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. So I'm not just blowing smoke on my ass here. Oh my god. You know what? Oh. That is being an asshole. Okay, right now. All right. There it is. Shit. Gotta place my lead. See, 6 o'clock. Yeah, we should be able to finish up our. Come out. Thank you. Should be able to finish up at least Dive Bomb here. He's a little guy. All right. Okay. All right. My pencil is all loaded up now, so we can get back into it. Okay. It's kind of a weird, because the cartoon has kind of a little bit of a chubbiness going on for him for some reason. So I might just make him a little more streamlined here. Oh, that might just be the reference I'm using. So keep the design from the original, but kind of make it a bit more streamlined. That's kind of how I've been going about this whole series here. Or how I just draw Transformers in general. All right. Yeah. So again. Okay, so go like this. And that. Something like this. And I'm obviously ignoring the weapons and hands for the time being, just because those ones are a little more trickier to figure out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And get the wings going. Well, it looks like Wolverine on the pull. Ooh, nice. Nice. I voted for Batman, so. But yeah. I should probably draw Wolverine at some point. I haven't drawn. I think I drew him before. Yeah, I've drawn him a couple of times. He'd be a kind of a cool stream to do. But right now I'm focused on my combiner teams. Yeah, it's way too many sort of things here. So, but I'll probably take a break from these guys once I get the teams all inked up, and then I'll probably just move on to something else. I'll probably just to take a little bit of a break from this project here. So then we'll do the combiner forms. After that, we'll do like, so we'll be drawing like Devastator and Predacons and all them. You know, that'll be a lot of fun. All right. All right, I'll leave the wings for now because they're not really in the foreground, at least by his standards. Just make sure you can actually see. Okay, here, I'll zoom in just a little bit if I can. He's a tiny guy, tiny little dive bomb. Here. Okay. All right. Luckily, just a little guy, so you don't have to be too worry too much about making him as presentable because he's just a little guy. Nope, not like that. All right. Here, yeah, thicker pen. All right. All right. All right. Okay, I'll do a little bit of erasing. All right. And we'll get the light going. Time is 6:18, so we'll probably end this in around 6:45. So I can go a little bit longer. We'll just finish up the inks here, and then we'll kind of call it a wrap. And we'll just kind of leave the guns and swords for later. So it kind of curves back inwards like that.
Finds out to overtake by Daredevil.
Yeah, yeah.
Daredevil just whooped his ass.
All right. All right, I think that's. Yeah. Hold on. Swings are a pain. All right, it's a little curve there. Kind of hard to map out this thing, this size. Ooh. Okay. Okay, position that arm and whatever. There we go. All right, we get the shape going, at least for this side. Just ink that real quick. Okay. There's one wing down. A couple more to go. Oh, you know what? I think I don't really like the wing the way it looks now. It's a little off, but whatever. But there's supposed to be a lot. Yeah, there's supposed to be some line work down this way, covering that up a little. Oh well. Smaller. There we go. Oh, I kind of fucked his leg up. Oh well. I can just fuck this leg up. Yeah, like that. All right, that'll do for now. Once I do the final inks, I should be able to tidy up all these. You can just like fix up some of the line work, but it's just tidy up some areas here. Time is it? 6:26. Ooh, making decent time. But yeah, I want to make these like wings a little bit smaller once I transfer it over and do the to the combined form, which will be like the big Predacon piece. So okay. Ooh, I kind of flipped it up. All right, that'll do for now. Okay, I think we'll call it a wrap right there. I think we got enough done today. Hold on, let me just get a better shot of the team all together. Camera. But yeah, there's our Predacons. We got Dive Bomb, we got Rampage, we got Razor Claw, we got Headstrong, and we got Tantrum all inked up for the most part. Obviously, I gotta do a lot more work. Obviously, add more shadows and whatnot, and fix up do the hands and stuff, which I'll be doing on my own because I don't want to. Just because drawing hands is a little bit of a pain in the ass, especially with Transformers and as well as like guns and stuff, because you have to draw like fictional guns, not like real guns. So it's kind of hard to map those out. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Next stream, I think I have this Saturday off, so I'll probably do the Constructicons that day on Saturday. So, but for those who haven't been keeping up with the channel, I'll show off some of the other combiner teams that have been inked or are in the process of or are just in pencil stage. So yeah, we got our Predacons, and last week we did the Protectobots, and I actually inked the rest of this on Mackety90's birthday stream. So there's our Protectobots. I cannot talk anymore. Here's our Stunticons, which I think came out pretty well, especially Motor Master, because I actually have a toy of him, so it's actually really useful to kind of get the reference for this guy. Let's see. Oop. There's our Technobots, which will be probably inking the week after. And there's our Constructicons, so which are still kind of really rough stages, just because this is the last team I actually started working on, and when I started this whole project here, and then we got to come back on. So I think there's another guy. Nope. Nope. Okay. We got our Combaticons, and then we got our aerial bots. So they're all ready for inks and whatnot. Oh, and our Terracons. So yeah. So next stream will probably be the Constructicons, unless I decide. Or, but I'll probably do Technobots next because they're kind of almost ready for inks. So we'll do that. So yeah, let's wrap this up. Just gonna get a clip for you guys because you know what? Since Riot's here, did I get rid of it? Oh, I might have got rid of the star screen clip. Ooh. We'll do. All right, we'll do the Megatron roast. So thank you all for joining me today. Jacob, Riot, Corey, Boset, Grumpy. You know, it's really great to see you guys. And yeah. And I will see you guys probably not this. So this week I'm not going to be on Mara Jade's Twitch stream because she's going to be taking the week off. But I should be back on her channel next week, if I'm not mistaken. And if I have this Saturday off, that's when I'll do my next draw stream. So, and happy Mother's Day. So, hope you all had a wonderful Mother's Day, if there's any mothers in the house. So, yeah. But let's do the Megatron roast, and we'll kind of call it a wrap here. So, later, guys.
Optimus Prime's gonna kick your ass.
I'm going to beat the shit out of Optimus Prime, and then I'll do the same to you, Bumblebee.
Bumblebee? I'm not Bumblebee. You're not gonna beat the shit out of anyone today.
Oh, yeah?
You're yesterday's model Megatron, ready for the scrapping.
Oh, I've never heard that one before, Prime. Got any new material?
Junk. That's what you are. Junk.
Still doing the same set, I see.
Optimus Prime!
Well, Prime, that's big talk from a robot that can't even fly.
Oh, yeah?
Do you need to borrow a rocket pack? Thundercracker, pull a rocket pack out of your ass and give it to Optimus Prime.
Fuck you.
You were good, Prime, but Megatron is better.
Oh, shit.
Well done, Megatron!
Remember this, Prime. Don't fuck with the Decepticons. Decepticons.
The Transformers will return after these messages.